what's up? I'm Mihin Wijesinghe and you're in my YouTube channel, Multitasking with Mihin Wijesinghe. So guys, today is also an educational video, right? And today I have done a PowerPoint presentation, right? So today actually we are going to be talking about something that, now we face these stuff, right? Which we are going to talk about today. We face these, right? And then we have to respond to them, right? And we have to be prepared and survive from them, right? Now what we are facing today, like the COVID-19 pandemic, right? We also have to survive out of it. So today is actually about facing a disaster, right? How to face a disaster theoretically. So now even the COVID-19 is just like a disaster for us, right? So that's why I decided to do this video, right? But here we are talking about natural phenomena, right? Like thunderbolts, tsunamis, and earthquakes, earth slips, right? Those stuff, right? Those disasters are what we are going to be talking about here. So guys, you know about the different types of disasters. So without further ado, let's go and see our topic for our content for today. So you saw our content, right? Now today, first of all, we are going to be talking about natural disasters, right? Because you need to know what is a disaster first. Then we are going to be talking about the disaster management cycle, and then about the three parts of the disaster management cycle: preparedness, response during a disaster, and recovery, right? And now, without further ado, let's go on to our next topic. So by topic I meant our part, right, of this presentation of this lesson. So about natural disasters. Now a natural disaster is a strong destructive force that may occur within a short period of time. So common examples for natural disasters are earthquakes, tsunamis, cyclones, thunderbolts, floods, droughts, earth slips. I'm sure you all have heard about at least one of these natural disasters, right? And we have faced these natural disasters, right? Especially some ones which come in very rarely, right? So guys, now we know what is a natural disaster, right? It's this strong destructive force, right? Now let's go on to our next topic, the disaster management cycle, right? So let's go. The disaster management cycle. Now, this is a cycle that actually shows. Now, you know that when you are facing a disaster, right, you must survive out of it, right? So, to survive out of it, you must follow these three steps in the disaster management cycle. Now, the disaster management cycle, now it's a cycle, right? So, it shows 3 to 4 steps that you must follow during a disaster to survive the disaster. So, it's almost like this formula, right? It's a formula or some kind of a solution, right? Now formulas are like solutions. So this is a formula regarding disaster survival, right? Metaphorically, it is a formula. So there are 3 steps or parts of this cycle, main ones. So they are preparedness, response during a disaster, and finally recovering from the disaster, right? If you follow all these 3 steps, you will be perfectly fine from the disaster, I am assuring you. So without further ado, let's go and see a photo of this disaster management cycle. I hope you are eager to see a photo. So guys, here we go. Now this is a photo of the disaster management cycle. As you can see, it starts with preparation, then goes on to response, then recovery, and we have a 4th step here. I told you there can be 3 to 4 steps. The 4th step is mitigation. We will not be talking about mitigation today. Because it's not a main part. We are going to be talking about those 3, right? Mitigation is also a main part, right? Not that it's not a main part, but I'm going to be talking about only. Okay, I can't talk about. I'm not very sure about mitigations, right? Because I have learned about only preparation, response, and recovery. So let's focus on those 3 only, right? you must also learn about mitigation. That's also a very important step, right? Like the others. So guys, let's go and talk about these. Now we're going to be talking about these three, right? Steps: preparation, response, and recovery. And I'm sorry I can't talk about mitigation. So we are going to be talking about these three steps in detail, right? So let's go. So guys, now we'll be talking about the three main parts of the disaster management cycle, right? So they are preparedness, response, and recovery. So under preparedness, right, you have to identify the hazardous zones and remove people away from them. Protect the forest cover. Protect the catchment areas where the disasters are more likely to come. Then fix lightning conductors to the buildings. That's only if it's actually a thunderbolt or lightning disaster. Then build disaster resisting houses, right? That's also only in tsunamis. And then response, right? Okay, so disaster resisting, yeah, it's a tsunamis, and yeah. Then response: collect victims to safe places, face the disaster strongly, provide food and beverages to the refugees, attempt to protect lives and property. That's very important. Provide medical assistance and treatments to the victims, right? Then finally you have to recover after a disaster has happened. So you have to identify the problems, recover from your wounds, provide relief to the victims, establish emergency disaster centers, introducing disaster kits, life-saving kits, and conduct health programs, right? So you will be treated by disaster, okay, so it's like this: by relief camps you will be treated, right? So yeah, that's it about this topic, right? So guys, you saw that's it we have to talk about for this topic, right? But I will be back with another topic, right? So please make sure to subscribe to my channel, like my videos, right? And then hit that bell notification. Then I will post more videos and you will get notifications, right? And comment down below what should we do next, a song cover or chemistry experiment, right? Or something else, right? Let's see. I'll do my best as I can, and please subscribe to my channel, and do not forget, right, that I will be posting more videos. So until then, bye guys, peace.